Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will...
All the talk of Jackson leaving the Ravens this offseason was just that, talk, as the two sides hammered out a deal that made him the highest paid player in the NFL. And why would they want to separate? When he has the ball in his hands, great things typically happen.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
24-yard line. 13.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught left side, it's Baker. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Now Jackson. Over the middle to Beckham. A gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hey, middle.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. They juked him. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Jackson on 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down, New York.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Throw right side, Wilson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down 5.
To throw is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Finally an incompletion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there, but I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now.
Now it's Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
They'll run with Cook. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal. Rodgers now to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
From the 10, this is third and goal.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to fourth and goal.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, first and 10. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Again, it's Edwards. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He finds his target, Beckham. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Report! 13. What shot?
Jackson completes it to Aguilar.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Up the middle, here's Edwards. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Jackson. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be
Play is under review. After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. First down now, but then clock rolling. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man, here is Cobb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Randall Cobb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we've hit halftime. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Rodgers looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is.
to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Now Rodgers, he's got the hook up here with Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And quickly, they get to the line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Zerline good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Well, we're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Edwards gets past 1 man. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Nifty move. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He may go. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, 66 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Tucker now to add the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter, and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
A gain of 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Rodgers going to throw. That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with Hall. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. One more time with Hall. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Cook will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the Ravens taking the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he brings this one back. It's up. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Jackson on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10. To throw is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Down the sideline he goes.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Isaiah Likely
from 6 yards away.
And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots.
The way in. Touchdown, New York.
Dalvin Cook,
75 yards.
and the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Sheds off the tackle.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And now here come the Ravens.
And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
A good game there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. On second down, here's Jackson.
On target to his man, Likely.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
on the handoff. Edwards. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now a run with Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter. They were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanted to continue to go to the guys. Already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 17-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now the 2nd-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Again, it's Cook. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
They go play action with Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Justin Matabike in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, now Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. But really not much secret there, 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, when the ball is released, you break on it and make a play.
Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That is caught, and he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And indeed, the flag is out. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. Then we can get to the 3rd quarter now. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly hoped on it, But I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Jets 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Get 300.
Now Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add. quickly.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
Middle. 180. All right, wait.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 7-yard pickup.
On second down, it's Cook again.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Adafe Owe on the tackle.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Jets first down.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers wants to change the look. Straight ahead is Hall. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Now Rodgers has got the hook up here with Cook.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! From 13 yards out.
And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle to Beckham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. Good footwork at the 30. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
This pass caught by Beckham.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 10.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 35.
So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First down.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And quickly they get to the line. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10.
Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Touchdown, Jets.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 70 seconds remain. This will be an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's Jackson. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
First down, Baltimore.
Throwing now is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw.
That is intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
He's going to get this one complete here to Cobb.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
And we may very well be headed to overtime. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds. This for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it